Well, here we are. By golly, let's go ahead and do another knife painting. The one we did the other day was fun. So let's do another one, okay? Let me get some paint up here on the knife. Okay, it's another desert scene. We're just gonna pull our sky in like we did on the other one. Okay, just pull the sky in. I love doing these desert scenes, especially in the winter, when all most of us can think about is I gotta get some heat. Okay, and that's what we're working on today. We're just working on getting some heat. Okay, and again we're using acrylic, just like we did last time. Okay, and thing about knife painting is it takes a lot of paint, but we got enough paint to go around. Okay, and we just make these little swiping strokes just to let the clouds be where they want to be. Okay, like that. See, you can reach with the edge of the knife as long as you got a relatively straight, flat surface that you're working on. Get that roll of paint on the edge of it. Go. There we go. Okay. The skies usually don't take too long. And if a little bit of that toning shows through, you know, that's okay too. That's just fine. Okay, and we want to leave the scrape marks of the knife in there, just like we're doing. Just like we're doing. And we're just about done with our sky, just like this. We can just about say finished. Let me move that watercolor set out of the road. There we are. There, I think we can call that our sky. Okay, well, make sure we get real clean on the edge of the knife. Now I'm putting some red out onto the palette. With acrylics, I use either glass or a stone or a sheet of plastic for a palette, mainly because it dries so quick you really can't catch it most times in time to keep it from drying and messing your whole world up. So if we use a palette that is absolutely smooth, even though it dries, it isn't going to have time to make itself so we can't get it up. Okay, we need to be able to, when it's dry, we need to be able to remove it from the palette. And on a wooden palette, it's really pushing your luck. Okay. Now this is kind of a shadowed area in here, and I got brown and I got red and I got some orange in it. Okay. We just clean the knife off on there like that. Now we're going to go primarily into the reds and the oranges. Okay. Of these beautiful, beautiful rock formations. They're glorious to look at. And they're fun to paint too, believe me. They're just fun to paint. They're just marvelous. Okay, there we go. There we go. Like that. Okay. There we go, just like that. Just like that. There we are. We just keep moving them like that. And we have more orange or more red, just depending on our mood, okay? Because the formation is essentially painting itself, okay? It's essentially painting itself. We can come back through, and we will. We can come back through and we can put some deeper shaded areas in, which we will. Okay. See how if we just scrape. Okay, there we go. Okay, we just come down here. Let's take it right off the blade of the knife, like that. Okay, pull some more of it down, just like this. There we go. Okay. Now we're getting there. Just like that. This is the fun thing about painting with the knife. It does a lot of the work for you. You could do the same thing painting with a credit card if if you had one that you're not using anymore, and most of us do, you can do this technique and it will work just fine. It's a nice break from painting with a brush. Okay, I'm coming into more of the umber in a few places. See how we do that? Looky there, and there's a break there. There's some there, like that. Okay. I like that right up there. Then we'll clean the knife, and then we can do some scrapes like that. Okay, we can do some scrapes here and there. Okay. Okay, now this over here, these are some more shapes. We'll just put that down like that. There we are. My goodness. Look at how quick this comes together. I mixed a little bit of that white, a little bit of that blue in there. Okay, see? It gives us the indication of some highlights here and there. Okay. Like that. Okay. Craggy is the feeling that we're working on getting across. Craggy. Like that. Craggy out there in the desert. Betcha. Now I'm going to throw a little bit of green in the mix. I'm going to mix that green with some of the rock color. Okay, we're going to put that down here. Okay. Like I said in the other video, if you're gonna go there to paint, best time to get there is in the winter when it's in the 80s or the 90s, rather than in the summer when it's well over 100 degrees. I mean, not only can it do damage to you, but it can literally cause your paint to dry before you can get it on the board, which I found out. So take the old man's advice and go there late in the season. You know, it's a nice break from the snow and the cold. And I think you'll probably enjoy yourself more than you would if there in the summer, because it's just so hot. Doggies, is it hot? And again, we're still just mixing some green in with the other stuff. Okay. And we're letting there be a variation, which you would have. You would have that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Put a little bit of blue stay in that color, and we'll go down here and we'll kind of put some shades of that in there too. Just like that. Dream it in, dance it in. Let it do what it wants to do. Let it be what it wants to be. The painting will paint itself if you just give it a chance. And that's the fun thing about this kind of painting. I can remember thinking to myself, I wonder how many rattlesnakes are up there right now. And how many I could find if I wandered up that way. Probably more than I want, which would be anything more than 0. Okay, there we go. Them old craggy hills up in there. Okay, we'll just kind of pull that across like that, because they have those strata lines in them like that. Okay, like that, and we can pull some stuff down like that if we want to, and we can pull those lines across just like that, because the paint's still wet. See, we can do pretty much what we want. We're just giving them a lot to look at. Just a lot to look at. There we go, and we can pull some breaks into this like that. Mix a little bit of white with that green, and we can just dot some stuff in. Just like that. We're just giving the eye something to play with. The brain will figure out what it is. Because that's what the brain does. And our brain is a far better artist than we give it credit for. And I think with that, we can pretty much call this painting finished. Like I say, if you're going to head down there, go down in the winter, not the summer, and then you can sit and you can just enjoy yourself and you can paint paintings just like this. Until next time, be sure to like, subscribe, follow, hit the thumbs up, comment, let me know how we're doing. I appreciate you. I love you. I love you. I love you.